Hi, boys and girls. This book is called A Friend for Little White Rabbit. I think you're really going to like it. This is a level E. Before we get ready to read this book, let's think about our reading strategies. If you come to a word that you don't know, here's the things you should do, okay? Look at the picture, think about the story, try a word and ask yourself, does it make sense? Does it look like that word? And if you get stuck, go back and try it again, reread. Okay? In this story, Little White Rabbit is looking for a friend, and so he finds other people or other animals that he thinks might like to play with him. And so he always says, "Will you play with me?" And it's not until the very end of the story that he finally finds somebody to play with him, and I think you'll see why. So in this story, whenever he finds somebody he thinks he wants to play with, he says their name 2 times. He says, "Little white lamb, little white lamb, please will you play with me?" He's very nice. He says, "Please." But little white lamb says, "No." Well, that's not very nice. So little white rabbit goes to somebody else. He finds a duck and he asks the duck if the duck will play, and guess what the duck says? He doesn't want to play either. And he even says, "Go away." Boy, that's not very nice. So look how sad little white rabbit is. He's sitting there and he's thinking, who will play with me? And all of a sudden, he sees somebody and he says, "Who is this?" Now I'm wondering if this rabbit will play with him. Let's look and see. His name is Little Brown Rabbit. So when Little White Rabbit goes up to him, he says, "Hello, Little Brown Rabbit." And he asks him the same thing. And guess what? Little Brown Rabbit says, "Yes, I will play with you." I wonder what the rabbits like to play with. Hopscotch? All right, I want you guys to read this book, okay? I'm going to show it to you page by page. If you get stuck, I want you to go back and think about your reading strategies. These are the things that you can do to help you, okay? Okay, it's your turn to read. That's the end of our story, A Friend for Little White Rabbit. But before we leave today, I want you to think about some comprehension. That means thinking about what you're reading, okay? Who are the characters in this story? What's the setting? Where does it take place? What's the problem? What's the solution? How do they solve the problem? And then I want you to find somebody that you can retell the story to. A little bit about the beginning, a little about the middle, and a little about the end. It's important to know what you're reading. I'm so glad that Little White Rabbit found a friend. See you later.